brought me here was I knew I always wanted to do it, and I don't want to live my life with regrets, and I didn't want to look back on it and think, oh, I wish I did that.
I would never dreamt that I'd be in California, but I actually based my decision on the hospital. After my interview, I had a really good feel about the hospital. I knew they were good about continuing education and how they treated their nurses really well.
Well, I wanted to come for the nice weather and, incentives such as, money, but also education and just having that support if you wanted to move forward, and do other things or, it's a little bit different here. You get more of that.
I'm tired of paying for my damn education. They'll give incentives for tuition if you want to further your education. So that was also a big appeal.
The money was nice, but also you looked into the hospital's reputation, and as far as, nursing, and they're looking into, I was looking for magnet status for a hospital, and this hospital is working towards their magnet status, and, I can't see why they wouldn't get it because they're fabulous. You look at the nursing recruitment and retainment, and how are the nurses happy here, and they are.
The Canadian nurses are able to come in and make a wonderful contribution to this hospital. It's a very, very good fit. The Canadian schools train in critical thinking skills. So although the technical skills may not be the same, Canadian nurses are well trained to be able to find out where to get information. So they're well suited for our evidence-based practice, for being able to learn new technical skills, for being well able to navigate the differences in the two systems.
I just spoke to someone actually not that long ago, and they said, oh, they accept your degree, and I'm like, oh yeah, they love our degrees. They like the education we receive.
Canadian nurses are very, very well educated, and so they face a few hurdles with our medications, with some of the differences in laboratory test names and results, but by and large they're able to pretty much walk in and begin nursing.
The staff were really great. They knew, well, they love Canadians, so as soon as you say you're from Canada, they love you right away.
The Canadians get together, we're like a big posse, and, plan things together. Holidays when you're not with your family, well, then we've planned things, so that we can all go out and do things as a group, and that really, they kind of become your family.
I became quick friends with a few of the girls on the unit, and they got me out there.
We've even done things outside of work, lunches and get-togethers after work. So it's been really great. It's a really great group.
I did use a recruiter, mostly because I wanted to make the transition as swiftly as possible. I knew I wanted to do it, and I knew the process was long, and because I didn't know how to go about it, I did use a recruiter. And I wasn't exactly sure where I wanted to be. I knew I wanted to be coastal because Ontario has no ocean, so I really wanted to be near the ocean. And I found the recruiter definitely very valuable.
She gave me her phone number, and she said, if you need me at any time, she said, you give me a call. And, she helped me get my paperwork organized. She prepared me as far as giving me a list of this is what you're going to expect, this is what you need, and this is what other Canadians have done when they've gone there, and she put me in touch with a nurse that was already here, so then you get to talk to somebody who's working here right now and get their perspective on how the hospital is and how their whole process was. So that definitely made a big difference.
They're wonderful. Actually, I can say this very honestly, that because of your very rigid screening process, you've never sent us a bad nurse. So the nurses that you've sent us are considered some of the finest nurses in this hospital.
If you feel comfortable and you want to do it and you're excited about it, go for it. And because it's your life and no one else is going to make those decisions for you.
What was the recruiting company you went through?
Canadian Travel Nurses.